Alright, so last episode we spent 100 million on brand new transfers. Our first being Rasmus Højlund to back up Mateta in the team to revive his career here. We then brought in Quinton Timber from Feyenoord to be a good rotation midfielder and maybe first team option. The same with Justin Kluivert from Bournemouth, and also Wilfried Zaha returns to Selhurst Park in this in that episode. We then took on Chelsea, and Dean Henderson made a good save. And this game could have been 4 or 5 to Chelsea. They missed a bunch of opportunities in this game. And then in the second half, in the late stages of that, in the last kick of the game, Mateta would win it for us late on, have a smash and grab winner there for us. And then up against Man United, we switched to a 3-5-2 formation, and Højlund against his former team would run riot against them as we score multiple goals with Pinho getting on the score sheet here, cutting inside and rifling one in the back of the net. Great finish there from him. In the second half, would score a great goal there with Mateta from range. Schmaders would have a fourth, and it wasn't done there, so we'd get a fifth later on as well to make it 5-0. We then take on Liverpool in a game in the league where they took the lead we took the lead in this game, but they would score straight from kickoff with Addison to Isak. They would score then again fairly recent after as a rebound fell for them there, and Isak makes it 2-1. And later the game, Yuri Pinho would seal us a draw. We deserved to win in this game, but we only picked up a draw. But after that, we then took on Tottenham in the league, where we'd score more goals in this one. As you can see, switching to the 3-5-2 formation was a massive change for this team. We were struggling to score goals, but in the end we managed to score a bunch. Let's get into today's episode. And for the first game of today's episode, we're going to take on Manchester City at home, and it's in Selhurst Park, and they obviously are going to be a tough challenge for us. We've overcome some bigger challenges in this result. So Liverpool got a 2-2 draw, and again, they possibly should have win. And right now we are surprisingly actually top of the table, undefeated. So this game's a massive one for us. If we do beat Man City here, then we sit nicely at the top of the table. So Timber's going to start in midfield for this game alongside Adam Wharton over the Corey. Let's get into this one here and hopefully get a big victory here at home at Selhurst Park to start the episode off with. Why is Mateta not in the box? There we go. Mateta, that's gone back post, looking for Højlund on the header. Back. Shirky finds Marmusha, the Egyptian, running through. He's done well there, and that's a good save there from Dean Henderson. Quinton Timber does a power shot trait. Kluivert in here to Rasmus, who puts it wide to the post. There should be a better effort there from him. We're in. And Kluivert now back post Mateta. There we go. Can we get that pass inside there too? Pinho, who should be onside, but Donnarumma, what a save that is. Mateta wins it back. Quinton Timber hits it. Oh, it just goes wide of the post. And Mateta make the run. Mateta, here we go. He's finally found himself in this game. Mateta, can he make it 1-0? The Frenchman does so. His first shot, second shot actually, his first proper opportunity other than that ball that fell to him towards the end of the first half. And he scores it. And he's still on advance forward, and it worked out there for us. I just feel like sometimes he just kind of stands around and does nothing, and Højlund is the one that makes all the runs. And Mateta just kind of stands around and then waits for the wrong opportunity to make a run and just does, and that kind of situation that we've seen before in this game where strikers just stand there and do nothing up until it's too late and you can't pass the ball to them. We'll take a 1-0 lead in this game as they're making a change. They brought in Johnny Reinders. Good defending there from Timber. There we go. Daniel Munoz. Love that there from him. Mateta. I'm going to get a shot away there. Can we get a shot away now? Mateta turns, shoots, and it's blocked out. Foden. Oh, it's done well there. For Foden now. Good defending from the quad, but oh my god. If I can see at the end of this, there we go. Play, thank you. Pinho to Højlund. This time you got to double that lead here. Højlund does so. We took a 2-goal lead against Man City, who haven't been in this game in the second half. They just disappeared. In the first half they looked good, and the second half they just haven't been in this game. Not too sure what changed about them, but whatever they changed hasn't worked out for them. Whether Pep did it at the start of the second half literally was a wrong decision, and Højlund here makes it 2-0 from a Man United man, scores against Man City like he should have done earlier, but it is what it is. He doubles our lead here. Ball here to Rodri. Reinders. Oh, it's done well there. Reinders through. That should have been stopped today by Diamanda, and Rodri scores against us. Told you. Straight from kick-off. The second I made it 2-0, they score a goal. If Man City make it 2-2 out of nowhere, oh my god, they actually are. They actually are going to make it 2. Rodri's going to score 2 goals. No, it's not. Thank you, Dean Henderson. Jesus Christ, this game, man. It tried its hardest there to be a word that we can just see and ends with as the word unt after it. But a 2-1 victory here over Man City. It should have been a fairly straightforward victory in the end, but apparently it wasn't. As we dominated the game, City, like I said, first off, with a better team. Second half, leaders vanished. And Pinho man of the match with 9.7 rating. Timber, he had a great game in midfield. And overall, we deserved the victory. We'll pick up a big 3 points against Man City here. And maybe, just maybe, we could win the Premier League this season. It would be very unlikely because we are obviously a team lower down in the ratings of everyone else. But you never know. We're putting the performances right now and we could be rewarded by the league title by the end of the season if we keep these wins up. And as you can see, our next game here is going to be the semi-final of the Carabao Cup up against Liverpool here at home. I see last time I faced Liverpool, they picked up a 2-2 draw against us with Pinho get a goal later on, as you saw in the intro for today's episode. In a game we should have won, but let's get into this one and hopefully not Liverpool out the Carabao Cup, and hopefully we can win another domestic trophy for Crystal Palace after the FA Cup they won last season. Probably there from Pinho. Oh, Endo steals it off him. It's always Endo. Isaac good defending there. From the quart. Get Mateta to Munoz. Over the top to Mateta. There's a great pass there for Munoz. Can Mateta make it 1-0? He shoots and he scores. It's a great pass by Munoz. That's what through balls, over the top through balls in this game should be. That's exactly what I wanted to do. That's how they used to be as well, man. They used to just work like that all the time and not just be dropped down on the head where they were standing. Over the top for them to run onto, take a touch and shoot. And Mateta strikes first in this game, makes it 1-0 here to Palace. And Simicasu's left Liverpool IRL couldn't stop us there. And Mateta obviously hasn't had the rat tail for a long time. It's now a bold IRL. You know what I mean? By removing the hair off the model. That's surely so easy to do. Oh no, that's through to Isaac. And Henderson didn't grab that. And now Isaac is whatever he's doing. I want to see this again, so it looks like Dean Henderson should have caught it. He should have done. There's no way Isaac should have got that shot away there. Dean, I don't want him to. Oh no. As into Isaac through. Just like that, man. Notice how for the AI, man, it's always like one big first touch or a through ball for the centre. For me, it never is that. Unless right here. Clivert, go on. There we go. This is why I hate playing Liverpool in this game, man. The game is always like this. It's always just goals galore, end to end, kick off goals and just ratty stuff. And I don't like playing the game when it's like this. It's Højlund, that should be onside. Højlund is onside, but he misses. I was in 2 minds to take a normal shot or a chip. Mamadashvili, and I went for the normal shot. And maybe the chip would have been better. I'm not liking this at Liverpool on the attack. Conor Bradley across. Gahey. Get it out. There we go. Now Clivert. Can send forward Rasmus Højlund. Can he get past Van Dijk? He does. Rasmus Højlund. Back post. That cross is evil. That's just evil, man. First time pass inside. Højlund to Mateta. Great play. Mateta should have scored. I should have taken it first time. I shouldn't have waited for the ball to drop. I should have hit it on the volley straight away. Højlund now. Into Mateta. Mateta this time. Can he bag a brace? It's 3-2. And Mateta scored again. If we make it to the final of the Carabao Cup, that'll be amazing for us this season to win another trophy. I think the FA Cup was Crystal Palace's first trophy ever, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that, or first trophy in a very long time. I'm not so sure what it was, I can't remember now. But Mateta scores here. That's a big goal for us, but all we need to do now is to defend the kick-off glitch in this game, which the AI on Ultimate take advantage of all the time, and they can just easily score. Munoz wins ahead, and Mateta takes it. We need a second, or we need a fourth, but a second goal to go, 2 goals to the good. Clivert, back here to Wharton. And on Wharton. Clivert, Mateta looking for a hat-trick. Can he spin? Van Dijk, no, we couldn't, but we're going to go back into Yermin Pinho. Pinho now being pressured here, being hassled by the Liverpool defenders, but we keep the possession. Timber has a power shot straight. A power shot here from Quinton Timber has found the back of the net. That's shades of the FIFA 23 Newcastle series when we did use him in that series, and he did the exact same thing. I believe he used him in that series anyway, or it was Catherine Taram, one of the two. But the power shot, I've not scored one of those in a very long time. But Quinton Timber scores a fantastic goal there to put us 2 goals to the good. Like I mentioned, we needed that goal. As long as we keep 2 goals to the good, we're good in this game. 6 goals in this semi-final is insane. But then against Liverpool, and this tends to happen all the time. Isaac. A quad, there we go. Referee. Have a day off, lad. You clearly need it. You're not that good at the job. Second short, I didn't expect that. Oh no, Liverpool playing some good set piece here, but that's the quad here to intercept. That should be Henderson's to collect anyway. There we go. Oh, I love that from Kluivert. The flip-flap actually worked. Kluivert skipping through. He's still going. Justin Kluivert. I shouldn't have gone for the pass. I knew the game would have messed it up when I go for the pass there. Kluivert. I would like another goal. Højlund. It's 5. And we're through. I believe there's not a second leg. And if there is a second leg, we've got a 3-goal lead. We should be through to the final of the Carabao Cup. And maybe we can win that this season. I'm not too sure who the other semi-final was between, but usually it tends to be an easier team when you play against someone like Liverpool in the semi-final. You tend to get like an easier team in the final sometimes, but knowing Malik it'll be like Man City or like Chelsea or Arsenal or something. But Højlund here scores to make it 5-2 and seal the game. And what a game that was. In the end, a fairly enjoyable one because we played some great football in that game and we deserved to win. And even if there is a second leg, I doubt they'll win a second one at Anfield, and we should be through either way to the final of the Carabao Cup. And for the final game of today's episode, we're going to take on West Ham here in the Carabao Cup final. Like I mentioned, we usually do get a good team to face in the final if they do have like a harder task of getting to the final. We have seen a bunch of games in between. We are still second in the table. We have advanced further than the runners of the Europa League as well, beat Fenerbahce in that stage. We're now through to the quarterfinals of the competition, which I'll catch you up on at the end of today's episode. Let's get into this game now, first of all, at Wembley Stadium, and hopefully bring a second trophy to Crystal Palace after we win, obviously, the FA Cup last season. That's had a second one here, and see Gehi lift this one here for us. That we did absolutely destroy when we faced them in the league towards the start of the series. It's Højlund here, shot from range early on. It's denied by Pope at a sign. Okay, they didn't have him in goal last time we faced them, so they made a big upgrade in goal. Something here from Newcastle, sorry. Ball into the box, Mateta's header, couldn't win it there. Luke Shaw heads it away. Lacroix, a Frenchman, straight at Pope. Not what I wanted that pass to do. As Fulkrug shoots and Henderson makes a save. I wanted that pass to go straight to the midfielder that was wide open there, but again decided to pass it back there to Fulkrug for some reason. We'll pass in. And now we can, I was going to say we can get a counter attack going, but Luke Shaw blocked it. Kluivert now running forward. Kluivert plays it into the path of Yeremy Pino here, the Spaniard. Can he put us ahead? Pino shoots, and that's a save by Pope, but Pino should do better there. He should be scoring that. Kluivert stood over it, who does have decent free kicks, but nothing amazing. We're going to try to hit it kind of straight with power here. Kluivert, can he score a free kick? 15 minutes into the game, Kluivert hits it, and Kluivert is denied by Pope with a great save. Here we go again on the attack. We've been all over them in this game. Mateta has space, first time effort. The Frenchman just goes wide of the post with his shot. It's Pignolo again on the attack. Mateta, sorry, turns, shoots, and this time finds the back of the net. I was going to say Kluivert because of the free kick, and we just saw the highlight of Pope making a save. I was going to say Kluivert should have put us ahead with that free kick maybe, but Mateta does so here. And Pino with the assist. We've been all over them in this game. They've had one shot which they shouldn't have had, to be fair, because the pass was played backwards for no reason. But again, that was the full quick at that shot, and Henderson made a good save in to stop it. But we take the lead here after dominating this game early on. And when Jean-Philippe Mateta scores again for us, one of the players that will be up for the transfer list next season, just in case we get a big offer for him, and we need to keep the series kind of realistic because Crystal Palace do also sell players as that's played through somehow, and that's ended up almost as a goal for them. Not too sure what would happen. I thought the advantage was for us, but it was a penalty for them for some reason. Quinton Timber back in the team for this game. This is impressed when I played him. Lovely play here, Kluivert. Inside, Mateta. Wanted a first-time shot. You saw it. You saw the arrow for me aiming that shot there because I wanted it first time. Timber, lovely pass. Back here, Pinho. The Spaniard deflected by, I believe, Kilman in the centre there. Højlund. Pinho, the Spaniard finesses it, and it's over the bar this time. Ball deflected here, Højlund. That isn't what I wanted him to do, but he does want it to recover it. Højlund. Over the bar. The scoop upwards, not, I wanted a simple flick upwards, but he did the scoop upwards, which never really works out. But James Ward-Prowse, got a Selhurst through. No. Oh. Straight at the end of the half, man, of course it would be. They don't deserve to score a goal in this game, as you'll see by the stats. They've done nothing in this game. That's so annoying. Englishman, as Mateus Fernandes, the former Southampton player, coming forward. Ball inside here to Fulkrug. The Quagga defending, header goalwards, and that's cleared up there by Henderson fairly easily. It's a great pass by Henderson. I just thought I'd try it, and Pinho is through. Can he score this time? Yeremy Pinho does score, and Dean Henderson gets the assist. I saw on the mini-map at the bottom the opportunity for that pass over the top left from Dean Henderson. I saw Pinho making a move, and I thought I'd try it, and it was a picture-perfect pass there from Henderson over the top. But Pinho to take a good first touch to run through and score to put us back ahead there at Wembley. A stadium that I've been in for the Sidemen charity match, a great stadium to watch football in. It was amazing to be there. We took the lead here, and Pinho does so. And hopefully now this game should be done, but West Ham probably will score another goal in this game. The way the second half's been going, they've looked like getting a second goal. They played better in the second half than they did in the first, and they scored in that one. Obviously right at the end, and that was kind of a lucky goal to score, but would it be, we could get a second there. Mateta couldn't feed it through, but he does now. Mateta, Højlund, both of these two linking up great here. Mateta now inside, hits it, blocked there by Kilman. It's not yours. Pinho can't win it. Actually, this is Wharton on the long shot here. Wharton wide to the post. Could be like 4 or 5 to us. The way this game's gone. Munoz. Oh, look at that from Pinho. Can he get another goal? Oh, that's a great goal from Yeremy Pinho. And we get the second goal we needed to get a 2-goal cushion. And it's our 3-1 overall. With 20 minutes to go. Yeremy Pinho, who's had a fantastic season for us. Honestly, he is so good in that cam role. He is unbelievable, that cam. He's so good. I can't, like, this, all the purposes in the world, he is them. Pinho here with a rainbow flick over the top. Thought it would be a pass there to Mateta for a second, but Yeremy Pinho ran through and scored. We should have to see. We're 2-0 up here, and I might make a change or two. I'll bring on Ismail Assar and Raksaki. Why not at right mid? And also, do I bring on Loma in midfield for Timber? Why not? Let's bring on Loma, give him a run in this game, and maybe Zaha for Kluivert, just to freshen up the team and just give these players, you know, a moment or two. Codasale, back across. Ward-Prowse hits it wide of the post. West Ham trying to get themselves back in. Maybe giving themselves a chance later on. Fulkrug across it, and Bolo wide of the post. Pulls it back across. Oh, blocked though. Wharton, can we get that? He does in a roundabout way. And that's going to be a free kick for them for whatever reason, but that's the end of the game anyway. It's going to be a 3-1 victory in the Carabao Cup final, and we win a second domestic trophy for West Ham. Not West Ham, for Crystal Palace, sorry, against West Ham. After the FA Cup last season, we add the Carabao Cup the Carabao Cup trophy to the collection. Sorry, hang on, always that'd be great. Let's cut to the trophy lift and see Gehi lift the Carabao Cup. And in the end, it was a fairly comfortable victory in the final of the West Ham, so we had to go through adversity, beating Liverpool to get here. But we do win this game here with Mark Gehi stepping up to lift the trophy, the Carabao Cup with the red and blue ribbons on it. That might be the FA Cup and the Premier League trophy by the end of the season as well, and maybe the Europa League. We'll see ourselves lift as well with Gehi as captain. A player that could leave us in season 2 if you guys think we should do so. If there is time for a season 2 between this and SC26 coming out, we will do one. But Gehi lifts the Carabao Cup. We should have to see. Let's get to the menu, look at the stats of the players and show you how they're performing to end the episode and show you where we are in terms of the league table and also the other competitions we are currently in. And in terms of the FA Cup, as you can see, we made it through to the quarterfinals and we're taking QPR. We'll sim that game. We'll shift through to face most likely either Chelsea in the final because they are the hardest team there to beat most likely. Obviously, Leeds, Leicester, Burnley, West Ham and Ipswich should be easy to beat. But Chelsea could be the team we're facing in the final. I would expect it to be them. So we just won the Carabao Cup in the Premier League. We are currently second in the table, 1 point behind Liverpool. We did lose a game to, I believe, Arsenal in a simulation 2-1 in between, so we did lose a game, but we are looking pretty good despite that anyway. A good goal difference and obviously a good points tally, only 1 point behind them. And in terms of the Europa League, we are through, like I said, past the round as it's seen, into the quarterfinals. We did beat Fenerbahce. We beat them in the first leg with the first team, then the second leg I simmed it with the second team. We did lose it, we go for 4-3 overall anyway. And like I said, let's have a look at the stats of the players and show you how insane these players are performing for us. As we have been simming through the games, and the likes of Kluivert, Mateta, Højlund have been scoring a bunch of goals, as you'll see. Højlund with 25 goals and 3 assists. Mateta, 20 and 6. Kluivert with 15 and 16 respectively. Yeremy Pino, 11 and 16. We've got so many players that could win the Ballon d'Or maybe at the end of the season. Obviously, most likely won't happen because we won't win the Champions League. Quinton Timber there as well, 8 goals and 3 assists. He's been incredible. It's kind of broken into the first team over Doucouré, who I do like in that CDM role, but Quinton Timber, higher rated, and as he has more of an attacking threat in that role, which I do like with the power shots and its long shot capabilities. So he might take over in the first team next episode, and Doucouré will go to the second team. Right, Saki doing all right for himself in the second team. We did learn out obviously the likes of Uche. We did also learn out Eze and Franco for the rest of the season because they weren't getting the most amount of game time in the second team. So I thought, you know what, let's loan them out and give them game time elsewhere. But Munoz obviously doesn't really do much attacking in this team, but got 4 assists to his name. He's a good player in that right hand side. It's good to kind of just link up the defence to the attack. He doesn't really defend that much, or it doesn't really attack that much. He's kind of just there as a player to pass the ball to and get forward. But overall, I do like him in the team. And like I said, that's going to call it for this one. And as always, thank you for watching. If you're going to enjoy it, drop a like and subscribe. And yeah, thank you for watching and goodbye.